Today let's talk about Spellbook Horus Striker. As disclaimer, this deck is very difficult to master. Overall, this deck works very well against Fire King Snake Eye, which is current top most played meta deck. Their strength rely on destruction effect, but with Striker, we can just yoink their cards. In addition, Cyclone is added to deal with their spells, which can prompt their destruction effect. To begin, we have Spellbook Engine, which works really well with Striker as we are sending a lot of spells to graveyard. First, we have the Blue Boy and Spellbook of Secret, which can search each other or other Spellbook cards. Then there is Knowledge, which lets us draw 2 cards. This requires any Spellbook spell or an on-field spellcaster. Remember this restriction, it will come up later. Since both Judgment and Fate are quick spells, we can activate Knowledge, then chain either of them, then sending them as cost for free cost. Note that Fate also require a spellcaster on field to trigger. Next is Horus Engine. Both of them are good at recycling unwanted cards, with Imsidy and King's Sarcophagus acts as good non-target non-destruction removal. Important to note that Imsidy is also a spellcaster. This works well with Spellbook Engine. He also works great as an additional body to summon Camellia, which lets us clear out main monster zone into Striker line. Since we run Selene and Access Code combo in this deck, Access plus Imsidy gives us 8,300 lethal damage for OTK. For Striker line, I have done many guide videos on this, so please check my previous Striker video. One card I want to special mention is Sky Striker Ace Camellia. She is the new GOAT card. Her summon requirement is to affect monsters unlike other Striker that require Striker Ace. This lets us easily convert non-Striker board into Striker line, dumping and recycling engage on turn 1 without needing old Hayate attack line. If you play Striker, make sure to put her in your deck. Lastly, this deck is not complete without talking our boss monster, Jiaojin the Spiritualist. He denies all special summons, which can be brought out using Judgment. How do we get rid of him on our turn, you might ask? Remember Spellbook of Knowledge requires sending a spellcaster as cost? In addition, we can also dump him using multi-roll, or as last resort trigger his effect wiping all special summoned monsters including himself if summoned by Judgment. Another benefit of this deck I want to mention is, opponent has no fucking idea what you're doing. Let's show you an example. We start by Jiaojin summon spell, Judgment. This allows us to add Spellbook spells up to number of spells activated after resolution of the card. Then we can summon a spellcaster from deck with level up to number of cards added by this effect. Since Jiaojin is level 3, we just need to activate 3 spells. As you've seen earlier, Camellia lets us easily dump and recycle engage on turn 1. Lastly, we toggle on activate the 3rd spell Anchor searched by Shizuku. With multi-roll on field, this gives us additional negate. Then it is the draw and Jiaojin time. Opponent is playing Fire King Snake Eyes. Unless they hard draw their normal summon that has higher attack or any spell form removal, they can't do anything about Jiaojin. Deck list is included in the description. Remainders are additional gameplays. Thank you for watching. Lastly, showing you a no hand trap build.